when the depressed girl isn't depressed anymore. Someone asks how she is and she responds, "My day was pretty shit." It's easier to admit now that bad days are the anomaly. She smiles a lot less, ironically. The forced hook of her grin stops making a question out of her face. Tongue stops dotting ellipses into the inside of her cheek. The lines of her open palm stop resembling a run-on sentence, desperate for someone to greet her with a close. But when the depressed girl is no longer depressed, nothing looks like a metaphor anymore. Her mirror is just a reflection, no longer Carnival Funhouse, warping her perception into something frightening. Her bed is just a mattress with sheets from Costco. She is no longer ink, bed no longer paper absorbing her like a stain, or quicksand. Bed no longer a rehearsal for 6 feet under. She looks at a pencil sharpener and sees just a thing that sharpens pencils. That sickly violet and yellow color, a bruised skin stops resembling a bouquet of tulips from an abusive ex-lover. She rescues her body from the clutches of sad girl similes, but wonders if depression took her poetry with it. When it left, she stamps ink blotches and scribbles into journal after journal, but sometimes she wonders if maybe sadness was the only interesting thing about her. When the depressed girl isn't depressed anymore, I wonder, I feel guilty thinking that this depression was the biggest part of my identity. And my family and I are still on this earth together, and that might not be glamorous in its articulation, but it is also one of the best things that I have ever written. And my mother, she gets to wake up and be just a mother. Depression didn't write her into an alliteration of agony and anguish, didn't write her children into obituaries, living only in picture frames and memories in my eyelids. They stopped talking back to me a long time ago, and I get to wake up and feel all right. I feel all right, and it's not an analogy for anything, it's just the usual. And that depressed girl wanted this normalcy so badly that I write these unpoetic Rorschach poems to tell her and remind myself we made it.